What's up, everyone? Welcome to Among the Fence. My name is Aaron, and if it's your first time seeing one of my videos, I'd like to welcome you to my channel where we just chill and talk about all the things that we love or hate. And if you have anything you want me to review, new, old, album, EP, single, whatever, leave a comment below letting me know what it is, and I'll make it happen for you, especially this time of year where things are starting to wind down quite a bit. Not as many things for me to review, so I get a chance to start touching on some of the things that you guys request. And if you do that, don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell icon and give this video a like. It helps out so much with YouTube's algorithm, and it'll keep YouTube suggesting me in the recommended section on your YouTube page channel thing. And yeah, it just helps out a lot, and I appreciate it more than you could ever imagine. But for today, we're going to be doing a classic review. We're going to be checking out the album One Wing by the band The Chariot. I hadn't heard of this band before until somebody mentioned it on one of my community posts. The Chariot is from Georgia, or I guess was from Georgia. They lasted from 2003 to 2013. One Wing was their fifth and final album that they released. They played a more abrasive style of metalcore that would be closer to a style of like mathcore, such as Every Time I Die, Norma Jean, or even Converge, which makes a lot of sense because vocalist Josh Scoggin, I believe that's how you pronounce his last name, was the original vocalist for Norma Jean and is currently the vocalist for the band 68. One Wing is considered to be the band's weirdest and most experimental album. It was released on August 28th of 2012, and it reached 85 on the Billboard 200, which is the highest they ever got. It's pretty high, I think, for a mathcore album. The record's rawness, aggression, and experimentation was pretty unique at the time, making them stand out quite a bit amongst their peers in similar releases. The album definitely has a chaotic start, opening with the song Forgot. The intro is fantastic, and it has a really frantic feel that evolves into a chunky riff. And I love the lyrics saying, "We can't offer questions to the answers you're giving," which is a Henry Kissinger quote. They use a lot of different sounds, including a triangle in the bridge, and the breakdown is absolutely beautiful. And just when you think that this isn't going to get any more chaotic than this, it moves into the second song, Not. The lead guitar and vocals are further back in the mix, making the animalistic drums and the rhythm guitar just have even more of an impact. I love the vocal overlap going from the bridge into the verse, and lead guitarist Brian Taylor lends his cleanish style vocals in the outro, giving the song a completely different feel than it started with. There are some songs that have other influences to it, such as the song Love that has a punk rock vibe to it, while the chorus is a little bit looser feeling in an under oath kind of way. And I love the guitar melody in the bridge. It sounds like he's singing into a megaphone or something. The vocals just sound so painful in the song, giving it a contrast between being really pretty and really ugly. And I believe that this is speaking on the struggles that come with watching pornography and being addicted to it. However, my favorite song on this album is the song Tongues. It has almost like a groove metal riff to it, and it sounds like they basically just wrote all the music for the song and let the vocalist Josh just kind of sing over it, and almost like, I don't know, not like freestyle, but he kind of just starts doing his own thing. The drums shine a lot on this song, and the outro is one of my favorite moments on this whole record. You can tell that this album definitely influenced more current bands. Like the song First has a riff that sounds like it would fit right on Every Time I Die's last album, Radical, due to the rhythm and the vocals playing off of each other. And the interlude reminds me of August Burns' Reds majoring in the minors. The song In has a chorus that also hints to Every Time I Die Again, while the verse has a lead guitar part that sounds like just a bunch of noise and chaos. The outro reminds me a lot of Johnny Booth, and I hate like constantly bringing up other bands, but it's really cool to hear how they've adapted this sound. The songs Your and Speak are the slower songs, the first one being a reprise from the song They Faced Each Other off of their third album, The Fiancé, and it features Angela Plake, and her vocals are just absolutely hypnotic. And then the song Speak is a passionate plea with gritty vocals and a really pretty piano playing in the background. And it has like this elevator music sample that pops up in the intro and halfway through. It only plays for about 4 seconds, but I don't know, I thought that was really cool. The vocals are pushed while the music is just as insane. The drums fill a lot of space, while the chorus has this really groovy riff and a beautiful tone to it. The closing track, Cheek, has a good atmosphere from the guitar, and it has a Charlie Chaplin quote from the movie Great Dictator. It's a very passionate speech. It's not really what I was expecting. The music builds in the passion as this song progresses, and honestly, it finishes off on a really strong climax. The speech is, I don't know, it's just really touching. I've heard it a very long time ago, but hearing it again with the background music, and it sounds like it fits right in the movie, and they just do a brilliant job at making it all work. Another cool thing I liked about this album is all the songs basically say a sentence: forget not your first love, speak in tongues and cheek. I think that's really cool. I like it when songs do that. There's other bands, like there's a band called Dens, which is a more popular kind of post-hardcore Christian band that does the same kind of thing. I think it's really neat. It gives a new feeling to it, and it gives it like, I don't know, it gives it like a second message at the same time. And this album's unique mayhem with its experimentation, pacing, song placement, vocal choices, basically all this said makes it a classic album. And also all of its influences it's had. Sure, it might not be like a direct influence, but I mean, these guys, this album feels like something that bands are currently putting out now. Even like the Callous Dow Boys, bands like that, they might have not had a direct influence, but the bands that these guys have been influenced by, I feel like the Chariot has definitely had their fingerprints on them. So yeah, this is definitely a classic album. But I want to know what you guys think. I definitely hadn't heard of the Chariot until just a few weeks ago. I doubt you guys have either. And if you have, go ahead and leave a comment below letting me know what you thought of it, what you would rate it, what your favorite song is. And also, if you hadn't heard of it, go ahead and give it a listen. It's super fun. It's a good time. And I know you guys will enjoy it quite a bit. And if you enjoyed this review, don't forget to give it a like. If you want to help support me and my channel, don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell icon. Doing all that stuff helps me out tremendously, especially with YouTube's algorithm, which is changing all the time. My views are always going up and down. Right now, they're in a downward spiral, which is totally fine because I know eventually they'll go back up again. But yeah, anything to help out with YouTube's algorithm is greatly appreciated. And I just thank you guys so much and appreciate you more than you could ever imagine for taking time out of your day to just sit here and listen to me talk about music. And I hope you have a good rest of your day or night whenever you happen to be watching this. And I will talk to you guys next time.